Welcome to the DKOldies live stream. My name is Joey. I will be your host today. Thank you all for tuning in. Got some fun stuff lined up. Just walking past some of the shipping tables here, taking a glance at some of the games going. I see Jurassic Park. And what's this? Oh, a Jeopardy game also. Look at this guy. Tommy Lasorda. And check out this big stack of NES games. Look at all this here. Sesame Street games, some Jeopardy stuff, Tiger Heli, Xevious. We are just about, wow, look at this giant mail tote. The thing is a tiny bit taller than I am up here and absolutely filled top to bottom with packages. All heading out the door today. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Going to be opening up a brand new game collection that came into the shop. Going to be getting to it here in just a moment. Plus, doing our giveaway as well. To be entered in the giveaway, all you have to do is share the post and comment down there in the chat that you shared. Gets you entered. It's going to be happening coming up soon. Don't miss out, folks. Easy to do, easy to enter. Plus, I'm excited about today's unboxing. Right here is a brand new collection that came into the shop, and Tyler over on the opening team, he seemed particularly excited about this one today. Can't wait to jump into it. Just before I do, I want to do a quick shout out. Today's shout out is going out to Richie. Richie has been a big fan of the stream. Plus, he's been a customer here for as long as, from before when I started working here. He's got a bunch of different game systems. He's always picking up something new. Just today, I saw he was getting a copy of Doom 3. I remember that one. And a Mario Sports Mix on the Wii. But basically, great fan today. Shout out to Richie. If you or somebody you know deserves a shout out, send me a message here on Facebook. I'll check it out. Okay, get ready. We are about to jump into today's box. Okay, let's see. Without any further ado, let's see what we got. Looks like it's coming to us from Shaylee in Rainier, Washington. And in an exciting twist of events, first item out of the box today is a complete version of a Super Nintendo game. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. I feel like I would have recognized this artwork. Look at that. That's not something you forget. Is that a water gun he's holding? I played Zombies Ate My Neighbors not too long ago, just a couple years ago when I was working here. I think it's on Super Nintendo and maybe Genesis as well. Take a quick peek at the back. The neighbors are just dying to meet you. What's going on? Thank you for sharing, everybody. Sam, Chippy, you guys are all entered into today's giveaway. What's going on, Jeff? Cold and wet in Florida. Jeff, same here. We had a little bit more snow come in over the weekend. And today might be the first day that it kind of warmed up enough to possibly melt some. I'm hoping so. Check this out. Game Boy Color game, Yu-Gi-Oh! What is it? Dark Duel Stories. It's Joey on that box. Yeah, I guess it does. I guess I can see it. Yep. Little League baseball game here. Nice. Mario Bros. 3. Look at all these NES games. Tennis, I mean. And let's see, digging a little deeper down here. Marble Madness. Is this a pinball game? I don't think so. I feel like it's more like Super Monkey Ball, maybe? Not entirely sure. And then look at this whole side. Let me grab a card here. There's a lot in this one. Look at all these controllers. Here's the old hookups. I wonder if there's going to be systems in here too. The old school hookup for the NES or Super Nintendo and AV cables. Oh, Super Nintendo controllers. Makes me feel all the more certain we're going to be coming across the system. Some sort of power cord, more Super Nintendo stuff. Look at all these NES controllers. All bundled together with their cords. Look at this, even like zip tied together here. It's nice. More controllers coming here off the top. I'd like to ask the repair team, do you see this right here? This break in this cord? I know they can't, like, fix it. I mean, you'd have to, you know, but I wonder if they have a way where they can take cords out of old controllers that aren't working. Look at how this one yellowed over time in the sun, too. You can really see it on this. Here, look, you can compare it against this one here. Nice and gray like it's supposed to be. And then this is just due to the type of plastic that they used. It just yellowed over time. It's a game where you're a marble and have to roll down different obstacle courses without falling off. Sounds to me a little like Super Monkey Ball. Oh, but I'd like it. I did enjoy that one. Duck Hunt. I think I saw the zapper in that box, too. Hold on, let's get to it. What's going on, Summer? Good to see you. Happy Monday indeed. Ring King and MC Kids. It's a McDonald's game? What goes on in this? What's going on, Brian? Hi, Joey. I was wondering if Super Mario World or Super Mario All-Star is better in the Mario franchise. I like Mario World because it has different things in it. You know, Brian, I really like Super Mario World, too. I mean, the first time I saw Yoshi was like the coolest thing, but there's actually a cartridge that has Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3, the original ones, and it has Super Mario World on it. This is for the Super Nintendo, and there you get the best of both worlds. That's definitely one of the best Super Nintendo cartridges out there. Sup, Sir Charles? Good to see you. My furnace went out. Some landlord gave us space heaters. Oh, Jared, that is rough in the winter. I've been there when power goes out, when we have a big storm. Look at this copy of Heavy Barrel. The label looks like it's weathered, and even the cartridge itself just has a bit of a weird look to it. The back, not too bad. Sticker residue here on it as well. Mario Duck Hunt. I did see a zapper there under the plastic. There it is. Classic zapper gun. Yeah, Dwayne, I don't really know much about that MC Kids game either, but I'm intrigued to find out also. If you guys know anything, let me know. Oh, wow. Takes me right back. This is one that I had, and in the box as well. Of course, I wasn't smart enough to hold on to any of the boxes. I was a kid. And I destroyed them and threw them out. But I love Dr. Mario, and I even recognize this box here. There are the little viruses you're trying to destroy, and it's just like Tetris. It's a puzzle game just like Tetris, but you're trying to throw down these pills, and you'd flip that one over, so the blue would be on this side of it, and when you get 3 stacked on top of each other, on top of a virus, it kills the virus. The soundtrack in this one is still one I can hear in my head too. That's cool to find. It's so much fun coming across games, you know, from your own childhood. This looks like Mega Man X. It's a shame this box is so worn. Look at that. Still, just getting to see it. Plus, whoops, I think I see what looks like the manual up inside there too. Yeah, Christopher, Dr. Mario, it sounds like you're a fan as well. Xbox Mech Assault Platinum Hits Hitman 2 in papers inside. Well, I do see Mech Assault. Back in the day, like, mech games were a big thing. I remember playing Mech Assault. There was another one called Earth Siege. I was all about mech games. Thought they were the future of gaming. No, but then all of a sudden they disappeared. They just stopped making them for a long time. I don't know why. You guys, anybody else play those too? You know what I'm talking about with mech games? Eve of Destruction. This basketball stuff down there. Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. It looks like he's going upstairs here in this house, holding a candle. It looks like he's dressed in some sort of old-timey night clothing. And he's holding a candle. Holding a candle. Oh, there's another zapper gun down here too. Look, it's the classic gray. This is how they started off, if I recall. And then they started like changing the laws, and guns had to not look gun-like, or at least not have have obvious colors. So then they switched over to the orange. Clearly, nobody's mistaking this for an actual pistol, but so cool. I love seeing them. More chargers down here. There's the power cables. There's got to be systems down here. I'm certain of it now. Looks like this is starting to come apart. Wow, here we're getting to see Ocarina of Time, the box for this one. So basically, the way we do it here at DKOldies is we have certain like standards that we need the boxes to be up to have them listed on the website. Do I see any empty boxes right now? No, but I happen to be right here by the complete game. So let me just show you one for example. Here's a copy of Where's Waldo on the NES. You can see it's not squished. Nice crisp edges on it. Just these boxes and the complete versions are often things that like collectors are looking for, and on that sort of stuff the condition really matters. This is way too far gone. I mean, not to mention the fact that the tabs are ripped and it's squished and wrinkly. This is nowhere near, unfortunately, being able to be listed on the website. But who knows? Maybe we'll find some more in here that are in nicer shape. Let's keep going. Some 360 stuff. Mass Effect, Mortal Kombat. Holy smokes, what is, look at this. Some sort of controller without its joystick. Another NES controller. Oh wow, look at this. Sunset Riders. Swap lead with the same great game that blew you away in the arcade. Man, when games came from arcades into the house and you're not having to go out, pump quarters into the machine, you can just play it over and over again on your console. That was big time. This one's a lot of fun. Kind of reminded me like Contra in the Wild West. Contra fans, I definitely recommend it. Oh wow, here's another one. Clue. I saw this movie on TV not that long ago. It was good. Who Killed Mr. Body? Colonel Mustard in the kitchen with the lead pipe? Battleship. Super Battleship. Daydreaming Davy. Wow, there's one you don't see often. I haven't seen this in forever. Daydreaming Davy. Okay. Oh, Demon Sword. Always thought the art on this is so cool. Looks straight from He-Man. Look at that. Craig, you know, I just saw what you were saying, Craig, about the boxes. If you can't find a good one, any box is better than no box. I know what you mean. I've had other people say that as well. You could always reach out. You could always reach out to us about picking something like that up. Here's another one I don't see. This what is this? Formula One Built to Win F1 BTW. What? I never could really make out what's going on this artwork here. It's so busy. I can't really even see. And it looks like Premiere Video, not only did they put their name on it here, they also etched it into the plastic. Probably an old rental store. Property of Premiere Video. Yes, indeed. What is this? Wally Bear and the No Gang? What? So this is an NES game, just like these others are, but this wasn't made by Nintendo. These were unlicensed games from American Video Entertainment, this one says. Wally Bear. What? Crazy. Cobra and Kirby. I thought the art on this one's cool too. Look how he's like sucking up the artwork. You can see the stars behind it. That's cool. Digging deeper down here. James Bond game, Goof Troop, and Earthbound. Look at this. Right in the middle of everything. Hiding in there just like it was any other game. Very, very hard to find. Earthbound, Super Nintendo. Wow. Gee whiz. Why'd they melt the name into it? See, that's the thing. I mean, I can't, just like me, you know, when I was a kid, throwing out the boxes for the games I had, I didn't know. Nobody's looking 30, 40 years into the future to try to, you know, like, see that something's going to be valued. You just don't know. But come on, Hollywood. There's also Bubsy and Yoshi's Island in there, too. Is this blue one going to be Tony? No, it's James Bond game. Check this out. A Super Nintendo controller. Pre-owned accessories from GameStop. That's weird. Let's see. Super Black Bass. Fishing game. I love Cruis'n USA. Stuff here on Super Nintendo, Donkey, Page Master, Sim Earth. What would that be like on the Super Nintendo? I used to love the Sim games. Sim City, I loved. Sim Ant, for whatever reason, I really loved Sim Ant. And yeah, I can't believe that's on the Super Nintendo. It's the black cartridge, Killer Instinct. How can you tell an N64 box if it's real fake? Good question. All right, let's take a look here at Banjo-Tooie. So my first, and you know, there are people here who this is their job, like authenticating the items, but I'm just on the social media team, but I'll weigh in here real quick. First thing, if you've been doing this for a long time, is just the feel in the hand. There's a certain type of cardboard, a certain type of printing that was done on top of it, that as soon as you get it in your hand, that's probably already getting you to about 90% certainty. You can either feel, nope, that's not right, or yeah, that part feels right, let me continue authenticating. Banjo-Tooie we're seeing right here. And then just like on games, there's small things like the way the fonts are written, the brightness of the colors, how saturated it is, that sort of stuff. What's up, Jenny? You a SimCity fan as well? I am too. Majora's Mask. I feel like this feels like everything's in here. Game manual. The Game Genie for the Super Nintendo. That's cool to come across too. There were Game Genies for the NES, for the Game Boy, the Super Nintendo, and then Game Genie stopped doing it for the Nintendo 64. You had to jump over to a similar product called the Game Shark. There's Contra, favorite of mine. Getting to see the gold Zelda here too. What on earth is this? Is this that guy from Futurama? Widget. Is some sort of purple-looking alien. He has a weird-looking tail. He's wearing two necklaces and a watch, and the watch seems to be projecting a hologram of whatever this other floating head is. This is crazy. What's Widget? What is this? What? Mystery Quest. I always thought the art on this was cute too. This little kid running around and he's zapping this snake with some sort of lightning bolt coming out of his fingers. Got a glowing key in the other hand. There's giant bees back here. Some sort of lobster creature. Monopoly. And Punch Out. Okay, we're just about down to the bottom of these games. Some sports stuff, Guitar Hero, Need for Speed game, Indiana Jones, and Halo Reach. Kinect game, Gears of War, and Hitman 2. Last couple Super Nintendo games. There's a Turtles game, Tin Star, and Kevin, 2020 Super Baseball. 2020. 2020. Super Baseball. I wondered what they thought baseball was going to be like in the year 2020. I'll bet it's all like futuristic. You're probably have flying shoes, or it's so funny coming across predictions of what they thought the future was going to be like back in the day. Okay, finally, we're down to the bottom here, and it is NES systems. I knew it. One right here, another here. Like this one's missing its door altogether. And then finally, come on, we know it, right? Yeah, there she is, the Super Nintendo system. Super Nintendo system. Man, this collection was massive today. Tyler was right. Good stuff. Super Nintendo games, 360, PS3, bunch of stuff on the NES. Plus the boxed versions. Some were just empty boxes, complete versions of N64 and Super Nintendo. Everything I'm showing off is going up to the website, DKOldies.com. Okay. It is time to do the giveaway. Here's how it's going to happen on the prize wheel. While I've been streaming, there were 6 names placed at random from those who shared today's post. I'm going to give the wheel a spin and see who today's winner is. Best of luck, everyone. Ivo, it's you. Ivo Azik, congratulations. You're today's winner. 20 bucks in store credit are headed your way. Ivo, all you have to do, have an account on our website, DKOldies.com, and message me right here on Facebook with your email address, login to the website. Get you hooked up with your store credit. All right, folks, thank you all for tuning in today. This was a big one. This was fun. All kinds of stuff to see, and like I said, it's all going up to the website.